Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my dolly sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Penny, 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 penny.
But guess what? I'm here anyway. I was supposed to be at farmer's market this morning at 7:30. But it's kind of hard to do that when all the coolant from your car has run out onto the ground. So the mechanic's got to revisit that project. So I had to unload the car, bring everything back in the house, and then I got sick in my stomach, probably because I was just upset. And then it started raining, so what else are you going to do? You're going to sit around. You're going to open rolls of 20, 20, 20, 20. So that's what we're going to do this morning. And then I find some glasses I can see through. Right back. Alright, well, I have a situation. I just started this stream, and now I've got to go down the hall for a minute. So, y'all talk among yourselves. I screwed up. I forgot something very important. So let me go take care of it. Oh, God. If it's not one thing, it's another around here, I'm telling you. Do this. I'll be right back. I can do. I'll tell you what I did when I get back. Dumb as a box of rocks. Alright, I'm back. Now let me tell you what Susie Not So Smart did. I left my glasses sitting on top of the dryer in the laundry. So I had to go down and get my glasses from the laundry room. Because there's no valet service that's going to bring them back. So when I went to get the glasses, I realized, oh, now let's try this again. With glasses I can see the computer with, sort of. These aren't the best either, but they'll work. Alright, good morning, cats and kittens. And he said, now it's time for his let's see if we got you while I was retrieving my glasses. Okay, James and Doug were here. Ah, there's new Mr. Cat, Mike Wolf. Good. Mike Wolf took out the Harbor Freight metal detector yesterday and detected my backyard. Found some junk and a Hot Wheels car. Well, that's a start. You got the junk out of your yard so you don't run over it with your lawn mowing equipment. So it's positive to everything. These glasses don't work. But my eyes don't work. I had one good pair and they were broken. I tried to fix them. Well, cheapy, but I could see the computer with them. Alright, let's see how long they last before the lens falls out. Oh my goodness. Oh, but I can see much better with I'm a little muffled. Don't know why that would be. Everything's set up the same way. Oh, it could be because I have the fan running and the AC running. That could be it. And because I'm a little congested. Uh, haven't had coffee, haven't had my breakfast. It's just been a crap old kind of morning. So I thought, well, let's make it better. Let's open some pennies. Which these are these are the ones I found the last time we were opening the pennies. So let's put them up here. Um, all right, let's see what we got here. We got a penny roll. One roll of the penny. Let's see what's in it. Hopefully something good that will change the course of this drop today. I have an hour before I have to go back to the laundry room to retrieve my clothes. I do not have my housekeeping and healthcare assistant this week. Bless her, she has gone over to the outer bank for a mobile item that were cheap, but it isn't. Oh, and I got something else I gotta show you. I was talking about these the other day and said I wanted to get a couple of them if they still had them at the Dollar Tree. My friend, Ruby Tycoons, they're really pencil holders, I guess, but that's what they end up as anyway. But they are now coin holders. I find it a particularly appropriate container in which to put things in. And so I got a couple of those at the Dollar. That way I can just move them, put labels on them, move them over onto the shelves of right here. teal color. Yeah, I got three of them actually. I got two red ones for pennies and a blue one for quarters. They only had one blue one, but that was the only colors they had. So that's what I got. But oops, no, I'm not gonna remember what I'm looking for here. I said that it's a brain frog. I have brain frog. Here we go. Woo-hoo. I didn't want to. I almost got up last night. Okay. Good. Welcome, welcome. We're just hanging out. We're not doing anything super duper exciting. Just looking at penny rolls. If there's anything in here besides stinking drink. And so far, this is the first roll. So we haven't really done any major investigation. Purpose. Yeah, red copper hopper. And yeah, I was supposed to be out making money today, but I'm not. I'm just here. My car's down again. Or maybe like this old tire. That's for the wine and don't go there. Hi, Wanda. Good to see you guys. There's some new faces in here this morning. One more person claimed their Christmas and July gift. Today was their last day to claim. So, and pardon, I have paint on my fingernails. I'm a mess. I've got one person left that has not claimed their prize. That has until 7 o'clock tonight. So, if anybody happens to see Johnny some adventures floating around anywhere in the course of their day, he has until 7 o'clock tonight to claim his prize, or he's going in the giveaway. And that was one of his big prizes, too. So, that's what's going to buy. And I gotta get these rolled up and back to the back. Finish this box. Well, what's up? Ooh, ass, 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 ass. Easy, hopper, hopper, high, or hopper, hopper. So far, not bad. But, so, why the hell? Oh, there's my brother. Hi, brother Dan. Uh, as you can see, I am not at the farmer's market for two reasons. Number one, all the crap started, the coolant started running out of my car. So I did finally get a hold of my mechanic. He's going to come by later. And Oh, Mike, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, our best thoughts go out there, but that's not good. Uh, my brother um, just got over COVID, so got crud going on, but tested negative. But that's very rare for my brother. You know, just positive side. But glad tested negative. Isn't that right, brother? So we're doing better down there at the other part of the hospital. All right, brother. I love you. Thanks for popping in. Everybody say bye to Dan. Bye, Dan. You're a good brother. Okay. Yeah, he pops in once in a while. If he gets a notification, he doesn't hang out as too long, but he pops in. He's a good brother. I said, yeah, I know he probably wonders why I was not at the market. We got close to the week field. We did there, but we're on the best there with a nothing particular exciting about it. Older. I know it's Copper Hopper. My mail. I was hurt last night, so I still have to on them. But man, I have one car. You know, right now I got no car. My car, my little putt putt broke before. So, man, it's just getting worse. You just don't want to cooperate anymore. So, no why. And my mechanic is working two jobs. Uh, has a mobile auto repair where he comes to you, and then he's always also an administrator in some type of medical services. And right now, where I live, oh, we got so close. Where I live has the highest COVID rate in the state of Virginia. So I know it's with work. So I just have to wait my time in the hopper. And we have some great people around here. We got the highest COVID rate in the state, and you don't want to do anything to stop it. I don't know that you would burn it. All right, Terry. Well, thank you for stopping in. Make some beautiful things on that. No reason at all. Because it's fair. Because it's fair. We said, oh my goodness, yesterday I was the lady that was bringing up my order looked like she was my age. And so when my total came up, it was 19 my bill total. And I just made the off the cuff from her. Oh, that was 1969. That was a good year. And like I said, I thought this lady was my age. She actually looked a little older than me. And she says, oh, I was born in 1965. And I'm like, I guess I don't know. I really thought this lady was like 10 years older than me. She was 15 years older than she was. I am so glad I didn't on that one. Yeah, I was really surprised. I thought this place was a lot older than it was. And I felt bad for it, and I felt like I thought I had a hard life. This place really looks like it's had a hard life. So, so prayer for her on the way out the door. I have never found one of the AM states. I thought I did. I qualified. Uh, went out to them, was behind, never took ownership of who was that, who down. That's an interesting combo. When I was a kid, my dad led a train to down. I don't think we ever had it, but we're fast food. That's an interesting combination. Really wasn't much of my role. Oh, the harvest now was like so far. That was my luck, you know. I would finally find the rare coin. I would find it in such crappy condition that it wasn't worth it.
I tell you, I get no respect at all.
Remind me, there's one that has from the rolling machine. I had somebody ask me to say what they saw it. And the roll, even up, and I wanted to go also. Like that's gonna happen. Forecast rain followed by rain, followed by rain, and then it's supposed to get a bunch of rain all next week. we're kind of worried that we're going to get into some flooding. I hope I heard on this morning's news that Kentucky, Virginia, and Western, let me start over. Kentucky, West Virginia, and the western part of Virginia are all supposed to get quite a bit of rain, and there could be possible flash flooding. I certainly hope not, because that's the last thing we need over here right now. The last. I feel so bad for those people in Kentucky. They really got slammed. But why it would be incredibly bad here right now is, like I said earlier, the town I live in actually has the highest COVID rate in the state of Virginia. We have so many people infected. I tested yesterday, and that's odd looking. Almost look like a proof, but it's not. It's just an odd looking thing. Anyway, I tested yesterday, and I am negative. I keep a pretty close testing. I go out and like go into a hospital like I did Thursday where I could be exposed. I wait a couple days and do a test. And when I go do the farmer's market, I wait a couple days and do a test. I've been monitoring. Oh, yeah. I'd like to send you our rain because we have been getting enough. We don't need every day, and that's what we're getting. So, yeah, we could do without having it every single day for sure. In the copper, we're not finding much. Just some coppers, but not old enough ones to make me happy. Nope. Another copper. Not even looking at these shields. Not in the mood. About 6 of them right in a row. Let's see if we got a DBO. Yeah. That one looks pretty normal. Where's the wheat? I need the wheat. Come on, come on, come on. 82. That one felt like a copper one. Check that out. Down to about the last 10 in this roll. Got a whole lot of nothing. Boy, come on. Yeah, this has always been an interesting one. There's an error on one of the 1990s, but after it had been in circulation for a while, I don't know how you'd figure it out, but there were some proofs that escaped San Francisco without a mint mark on them. So it'd have to be in pretty good shape for you to be able to tell that it was a proof. So, yeah, I do need an Indian head. Uh-oh, we got wheat, we got wheat, we got wheat, we got wheat. Make your guesses, folks. What year? Based on the condition of the back side of the, of the coin on the reverse. This is our reverse. Still got some detail on the wheat. And the E on E pluribus is just about gone. So, what do you think, folks? Doug says 57. I'm going to say 53. That's my guess, 53. Mike Wolf says 45. There's going to be a quiz later. Anybody else before I turn it over? Mike's taking notes. All right, let's see what we got. We got Abe with a bad hair day. Oh, 52D, and I said 53. I was pretty darn close. How about that? How about that? So, there we go. And I got 5 more pennies in this roll. Let's look for the close AM. At least we got a Wheatie, so I'm a little happier. Let's look for the close AM again. Nope. I don't know what I'd do if I ever actually, I've never really found any of the errors. For a while, I didn't even look for them. But, oops, put that in the wrong container. Oh well. All right, let's grab another one. Oh, the sun is shining now. Oh well, I still couldn't have gone to the market because the car is, Mabel's taking a hiatus. She does not want to work. She's like, no, you can't make me. I'm just going to spit water everywhere. You're not going to make me do it. So. Ooh, there's an icky looking penny coming out of there. Looks like something I would have pulled out of the ground with a detector. Still haven't looked into 15 rolls of pennies. They're just sitting collecting dust. Well, these have been collecting dust for about a week, but I have, since the car is broken down again, and I got the bill for the post office box for my YouTube. I have to pay that by the end of the month. So I have some extra bills, which means I can't let these sit here and gather dust. I got to get them rolled up and back to the bank. So in order to, I mean, I could take them back already rolled like they are, but then we wouldn't find our treasure, and it would have been kind of pointless to have even gotten them. So I must search. I must search. Let's see, about a wide AM. I have all kinds of coins lying around here that need to go back to the bank, so I figured I'm just going to take it easy this morning, go through some of these coins, and see if we can get anything worth anything. Why not? They're here. Might as well enjoy them. Another 66. Yeah. Oh, we got a bonus. Second one out of this box. We got a dime in the penny roll. So we got 2 dimes so far. So we're up by 18 cents. Is it a good thing to weigh your rolls? I have never actually weighed a roll. What I usually end up doing is just putting my copper in a separate container, and then I weigh that container, and it tells me how much copper was distributed over the entire box. I would imagine, though, that if you weighed them and they weighed heavy, you might want to open those heavier ones first, just because there would be a better chance for them being Wheaties or other things in them. If they weighed out super light, you'd have a pretty good idea that it was a bunch of stinking zinkins in there. But I never thought to do that. Mostly because usually as soon as I use my scale, I end up putting it away because I just don't have any space to leave it out. But yeah, that's an idea. We may do that on one of these adventures, just for fun. Another 82. I can kind of tell on the 82s which ones are zinc and which ones are copper. Just they feel different in your hand and they weigh different. Yeah, I would imagine that light roll that you've got's probably got a lot of zinkies in it. But you can't discount them. There's errors on those too. Surprised I haven't seen any 2009s in here at all. Nope. No wide ones there. Yeah, it was good to see my brother pop in. Like I said, he just finally tested negative for COVID. He's been pretty under the weather. So I'm glad to see him pop in here. Usually doesn't come in on coin shows, but he did used to metal detect, so he pops in periodically on my detecting things. Yeah, he and his wife both just got over the COVID. So far, I've been lucky. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, I would never do that, Mike Wolf. I don't want to know if there's any steals in there. I just want to find them. I don't want to find them that way. I just want to stumble upon them. But that is a good idea. It also will turn up some foreign coins periodically, because a lot of foreign coins will stick to a magnet. I envy their magnet fishing people, because they actually find money when they magnet fish, and in America we don't, unless it's a foreign coin. I love some of the sounds that metal detectors get on the beaches in California. Tiff, thank you for the 50-cent pieces, sweetheart. I got that envelope from Mike G, and I'm like, why am I getting something from Mike? I'm not supposed to be getting anything from Mike. He already sent me my stuff. And then I opened it up, and it had those two Kennedys in there, and he said you had said to donate them to me. Well, let me tell you what I did, girl, because this is funny. He's having that contest with the cigar box where you put 50-cent pieces in, the silver 50-cent pieces. So I put them all in an envelope, and I'm going to send them back to him. And then I lost the entry. So they are lost here somewhere. But I did get them, and I was so tickled. And I did a little segment in one of my videos about it. Yeah, that was a very pleasant surprise. I had no idea, because I was not in the stream when you did it. But thank you very much. That was very thoughtful of you. I don't usually get mail that like little package kind of things that I'm not expecting. So it was like, I thought he had messed up, because I had a 50-cent piece that he owed me, and he had already sent that. So I thought, oh, maybe he got confused, and I could tell there was coins in there. And then I opened it up, and it was a nice little note in there that said you had told him to send those to me. So thank you very much for thinking of me. That was very sweet. Tips have been around my channel off and on since I first started. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I was definitely surprised. That was good. I have people tell me they're going to send me stuff, and then I'll look for a while, and then it never comes. And so it's really fun when you don't know it's coming and it just pops up in the box. Let's see if we can get a DDO. Nothing out of the ordinary on that one. Nothing there. This is roll number 3 this morning. So far, the only excitement was we got a dime. So we made 9 cents, and we've gotten 1 Wheatie so far. Some coppers. Not a whole lot. It only takes 1/4 to change. 1 penny, 1 coin. Oh, this one's grubby. Kind of looks like it's been in the ground for a while. Oh, Mike the Greek is in the house, lurking. Checking up on me, making sure I'm not sending out any of those hurt feelings reports. Oh, for those of you who missed the follow-up on that hurt feelings report thing, I decided the other day to Google that and see if that was a real thing. And apparently it is. There are over 12,000 images of blank forms for hurt feelings reports. Some of them are absolutely hilarious. And I'm going to do a whole separate video on that deal right there. That is funny. Who was it? What comedian was that? Oh, I can't think. One that used to say, "That's funny. I don't care who you are." I just can't remember. But yeah, apparently that's a real thing. Kind of like a participation trophy, I guess. Whack-a-doodle-doo. We got a few more to go here in this roll. Probably another 10. There's some copper. Can't believe I haven't found a 2009. I usually run into several of those. Oh, yeah. Won a Joe Durbin hockey puck. Cool. I don't know a whole lot about hockey, and that is probably because I grew up in Florida. Any kind of ice or snow sports. Larry the Cable Guy. Thank you. Thank you, James. That's exactly who it was. Larry the Cable Guy. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of hockey or ice skating or anything like that when I was growing up. They do have, I think I was a teenager when they started building indoor ice arenas so kids from Florida could learn how to skate on ice. But it wasn't something that was available when I was growing up. So we didn't have hockey teams or anything like that. Just wasn't there. So, and it's kind of, maybe that's one of the reasons that I ended up liking watching ice skating, because we didn't have it. It was something just wasn't available to us. And I used to make fun of the ice skaters when I'd watch them sometimes. But then I tried to do it. And it's hard. I guess if you grow up with it, it's not, but it's not as easy as it looks. That's for darn sure. Art redid his channel logo, put one of his stickers on a hockey puck. I've never owned a hockey puck before. Me neither. I don't know what I would do with one. Well, we're going to open this roll, and by the time I finish this one, then I'm going to take a little break because I got to run and get my clothes out of the dryer so that the old man down the hall doesn't throw a conniption fit. Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's like, if you leave your clothes in the dryer for like 2 minutes past when they're done, he'll report you to the office, even though he doesn't need to use the dryer. He just wants something to do, I guess. So I usually just run, make sure I know what time they're going to be done and go pull them out, spoil his day. He also likes to sit out front and gossip about everybody. And last month, every month they put these little packets out with word games and stuff in them and poems and stories. And the whole theme of last month's was how bad and how much trouble gossip starts. And it was aimed, I know, at him. Hi, Suzette. I know it was aimed at him because this guy has caused so much trouble. And it definitely did not sink in because he was sitting outside on the bench yesterday, spreading gossip about everybody. 2, 3 people stopped me in the lobby and said, yeah, he's out there talking about you. He's out there talking about me. He's talking about the lady that got evicted. And I'm like, yeah, well, one of these days he's going to talk about the wrong one and somebody's going to smack him. It's not going to be me, but he's already been told, stay away from me. You know, the management told him to stay away from me, and he thinks he can intimidate me. So the other day when I came home from the doctor's office, my medical transport pulled up and he was standing there in front of the door and he wouldn't leave. And finally somebody came out and told him, you know, move along. You know, you got to let the lady out of her car. Stop being a doo-doo fart. And he just, I don't know what his problem is. I feel bad for him. He needs a hobby. Maybe I should give him my $40 metal detector and send him off to dig holes in the dirt like the rest of us. You know, seriously, I feel bad for him. He needs something to do besides metal. No DDO there, but we took a look. I think later this afternoon I might finish up a metal detecting video. I have several of them that are not completed. Since I can't go out and actually detect, that would be the next best thing. I'd like to get those all caught up, actually. That would be fun. Looking for a DDO. Double die obverse. But everything's nicely printed there, no mistakes. We got about 20 pennies left in this roll before intermission. There's a copper for the hopper. Too many of these ugly coins. Yeah, I still got a bunch of nickels that we got to go through to see what's going on. Like I said, I apologize for how my nails look. I was painting yesterday, and that tends to dry out my cuticles, and I can't get all the paint off. And so they're just crummy. That's the way it is. These are working hands. These are not go down to get the manicure professionally done hands. I just don't have the money for that. So you get what you get. Copper. $84. Oh, this is one of my favorites to inspect. I've never found one yet, but the 84 is interesting because it got the ear got double stamped on some of them. So that wasn't one. That's the one I really want to find. I don't know why, but I think that would be a cool thing to find. Wide AM. Nope. Look at the AM. Nope. No white AM there either. I got about 10 more here. Come on, Wheatie. Need a Wheatie. Oh, so close. So close. We were leaning right on the fence post. Okay, we're going to keep this though, because on the 1960, there are the large date and the small date. Now, unless I have two of them next to each other, I can't really tell the difference. But I think this is a large date. I'm going to set it off to the side anyway. We'll study upon that with a photo later. I told you there'd be a test. The test is testing me. Oh my goodness. Nothing there. Oh, I'm coughing so much this morning. Well, yeah, I do. My allergies are driving me nuts. I was outside earlier. More copper. But I tested yesterday. I don't have COVID, so don't know what I got, but it's not COVID. All right. I have to go to the laundry room for about 3 minutes. So what am I gonna do is everybody go get your coffee and your snackies, and I got plenty more rolls. Might do a little contest when I get back. Just let me run and get my clothes before the old man starts looking around in there to see if he can find something to play aqualung with. And if you're old, you'll know what that means. Alright. I am back. I'm not quite back, but I'm here. I'm back in the unit. So, alrighty. Most of this stuff didn't need to be folded. And yeah, he was down there lurking. But there was another lady down there too, and she doesn't have much patience for him either. So, oh my goodness. Yep, sitting on a park bench. Now, what's the next line? Eyeing little girls with bad intent. Yeah, I could play that song. That's actually a song I can play on guitar. I like playing that one. Na, 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 na. Fun song to play. Yeah, I can do a couple Jethro Tull songs. I used to sit in with this band down in Florida called the Instigators, spelled with a Z. And I used to call them the Instant Gators. But yeah, they were kind enough to let me sit in with them periodically, play a few tunes. Do a little Jethro Tull, did Eddie Floyd's Knock on Wood, little Sam and Dave, little Tom Petty. Nice guys. Just got a shirt and a pair of pants to fold here, and then I'll be right back with you. All the other stuff is towels. It doesn't have to get folded right now. Just don't want my clothes all crinkled up. My wacky khakis. Yeah, I had that PET scan the other day, and I don't know if it was the iodine or what it was, but I didn't feel good the next couple of days. I had that on Wednesday. So I'm kind of dragging a little, but I'm an old lady. I'm allowed to. What the hell? Now, back to the task at hand. There's Linda Wallace, and of course Mark Thomas had to come in, do a little Jethro Tulling. Grab me a drink here real quick. Open another roll. All right. So far, things have not been too well. This will be the fourth roll, and our only treasure so far is a 52D Wheatie and the 9 cents profit that we made on this dime. So let's see if there's something better. Good morning, world. Yep. See what's in this exciting package. Looks like a mix. Some darker colored coins and a bunch of stinky zinky. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Let's see if we can get a DDO out of this mess. I don't see any doubling there. Bye-bye. A lot of 2021s. I don't know why. I don't know why they even make them. They'll be disintegrated by next year. Because they're junk. They be junk. Ah, there's a copper. So copper, junk, not even looking at it. 67. That in a copper hopper. Another 21. 91. Nothing there. Nothing there. Copper. Yeah, this box has been pretty slow. There's some more copper. I'll have to do a mid-box wrap-up pretty soon. More copper. But we're not to the middle of the box yet. So. No DDOs. Nothing. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Nothing. Boy, it's like watching paint dry, huh? Yeah. It's got to be done, though. It's got to be done. Yeah, I got a little container here for my copper. See how much of it's in the box. At the end, we'll put that on the scale. I've been doing that the last 3 or 4 boxes I've done. The last 2 were kind of light on copper. $88. Not a. Yeah, this roll is not looking good here. I'm almost to the end of it. I haven't found much. Not only one appropriately placed ear there. I'm not even looking at those shield pennies. Junkers. Come on. Down to the last 4, 5, 6 in this roll. 92. Let's look for the close AM. Nope. For it to be close, they'd have had to be touching. Copper. 3 more to go. There's a copper for the hopper. A 69D. More copper. And a junk. Junk. Let's find one that at least looks dark on the ender. I want one that does not have a shield penny for an ender. Come on. They all have shield pennies. Oh no, here's one that's a little darker. Let's try this roll right here. Maybe at least have a copper in it. I took the rest of my London broil that I made in my crock pot and turned that into beef and noodles last night. So I'll be having beef and noodles for lunch too. London broil is not the best cut of meat, but cook it in your crock pot, it'll come out tender and good. So I get several meals out of one of those. Well, at least there's some dark colored pennies in this roll. A lot of them. Maybe we'll have a wheatie in here. Maybe. Or at least some more copper. Or we'll have one that you can't read the date on. Oh, I think it's a 60 something. 69D, something like that. I don't know. Can't tell, but it's not a wheatie. It is copper though, so check our AM. Nope, no white AM there. Next, shield. Don't care about no shield penny. 82. All right, here we go. 68. Copper. Ow. Yeah, M3 is mad at me. He had to get scrubbed this morning because I was painting an art piece yesterday and he had to investigate it, and he got some paint on his little butt where he leaned up against it, so I had to scrub the paint off of him this morning. Copper. So now he is sulking in the bedroom in his kitty condo, unhappy that mom got wet cloth on his body. That's what he gets for leaning into paint when mama told him not to. He wasn't minding mom. He had to get hit with the wet wipes this morning. Nope, that one I was looking for the close, and it was not close. Doobie doobie doo. Yeah, probably do one more after this and then give it up. My arm's starting to hurt. Not that the repetitive motion exercise is bad for me, but my arthritis is acting up. That goes into copper hopper. And this one goes into copper hopper. I want some wheat. Wheatie. More wheat. I don't even look at the shield pennies. I'm probably throwing away some $1 million error, but I hate shield pennies. They just waste my time. There we go. Get past some of them anyway. Looking for a DDO. Nope. Next. 82. Copper. Yeah, like I said, there were at least some darker colored ones in here. So I was hoping that we would hit a Wheatie or an Indian. So far, no go. I'm down to about the last 15 pennies of the roll. Copper. Looking for a wide. Nope. Shield. 61D. Copper. A little else. More copper. Tree. Nothing exciting there. Idiot. Oh, yeah, that ding reminded me I have to change the angle on my security camera. I keep a security camera pointed at my car because we've had some vandalism and one lady had her vehicle stolen. And I have moved my car so that the mechanic can come and access it. Hi, Diggin! Yeah, I knew that one, Mike. Actually, I forgot who told me that about the 1961. If you flip it, it's still a 1961. Alrighty, well, nothing there in that roll. We're going to do one more. I was hoping we'd find a Wheatie so I could play a game with it. Oh, CFA's back? Cool. Cool. Would somebody post the link, please? So we can watch and see if they see what's going on. Kind of wondered what happened to that channel. Okay, let's open this one. And then this will probably be it for me for a while. Hopefully there'll be something in here we can get excited about. Then I got to take this cart back down to the laundry room and take out my trash. A few other things. I got a pair of earrings I got to make. I found all my kitty cat and puppy dog charms. So if you like cats and dogs and horses and dolphins and winged pegasus and stuff like that, I got some pretty cool jewelry charms to work with. Oh, I got squirrels too. Thanks to Archaeology Mikey, they ordered some squirrel jewelry. So now I have squirrel charms. They're pretty cool. All right, last roll for now. I'm very disappointed that I'm not at the farmer's market because I know I'd be making money today. I have a lot of music related jewelry, and today is it's not the beginning of our week-long music festival. The festival doesn't actually start till Monday, but people are starting to get into town today, getting their campers set up and stuff. So they usually hit the farmer's market and stock up on fruits and vegetables and souvenirs and stuff like that. And I am missing it, and I am very unhappy. But my car didn't want to go. She said, no, Mommy, I don't want to go down there. So I'm hoping that I get it fixed and I'm down there at the end of the week. Can't really afford to not be, but let's see what happens. Unstable Mabel is living up to her name. Hopefully she'll be running. I'm going to try to find somewhere I can set up during the week down near the site. Well, that's 77 in there. I can't afford to set up inside. They charge way too much down there for that. Come on, Wheaties. What am I looking for besides Wheaties? I'm looking for things like DDOs, the close AMs, the wide AMs, the Lincoln Life series, proofs, pretty much anything. I'm putting the copper over on the side in a little thing I call the copper hopper, and then I go back and see how much copper I got at the end of the box. I have a little cheat sheet over here that I look at the dates, like on the 84, for example. There is one of my favorite errors, which is there will be doubling of this ear, and there'll be an ear, and then there'll be another ear right there below it where the die stamped off and put 2 ears on there. So that's, I'm basically looking for all kinds of different things when I go through here and sorting them out. I have a separate little bucket for my 82s so that I can go back later and pick the copper ones out. There's so many different 82s. There's big dates, small dates, copper, zinc. There's just so many different varieties on the 82. The one thing I don't spend a lot of time on are shield pennies. I just hate them. So if there are errors on them, I'm probably not going to find them because I don't have the patience. Yeah, now the reason I'm doing this today is I couldn't go to the farmer's market and my car is broken down, so I can't go detecting, and it's raining and my stomach doesn't feel good. So I said, okay, this is a good time to start playing with those pennies again, because I need to take them back to the bank and get my money. So let's see if there's anything good in there. Like on this, I'm looking for the wide AM, which we did not get. That one's actually pretty well placed. Junk. Now, the last box, I got a 2011 proof, and the 2 boxes before that, I got Indian head pennies in them. This one's not panning out too great so far. This has kind of been a lazy box, but I haven't even made it halfway in this box yet. So on this, I'm looking for a double die verse. I don't see anything. Oh, nope, not on that one. I'm supposed to be looking for the close AM on that one. I was thinking about 95 for some reason. Okay, let's look at the AM here. Nope, does not qualify as a close. But we're looking. Anyway, I'm just trying to get some of these coins off my desk so they can go back to the bank. I got a bunch of nickels I need to do, a bunch of quarters that I have searched as far as needing them in my album, and I have searched for W mints and stuff like that, but I haven't looked at them for any anomalies or errors, so I need to do them, take them back. I don't really know my pennies as well as I would like to, but pennies are what I started with back when I was in high school. I worked in a grocery store, and my boss was kind enough to let me set the pen, any coin I wanted over on the side. Like if I saw silver quarters or mercs or Wheaties or Indian heads or anything like that, I could put them over on the side of my till and buy them out of my drawer when I cashed out. So that was how I started collecting coins. And of course, mostly what I would get out of that was Wheaties and Indian heads. So, and then I didn't do anything with coin collecting for a long time. And when my mom passed away, that's not a bad looking 77 there. When my mom passed away, most of my coin collection had been stolen, and I assumed that that all of it was gone. Well, as it turned out, somehow my mom ended up with my 2 original penny books, and I found them in her linen closet in the bathroom, wrapped up in a towel, shoved all the way to the back. Now, don't ask me how they got there. That was not the house I grew up in. I have no idea how my mom came to be in possession of those. I just don't. I have no idea how my mom came to have my penny books, but I got them back. So when COVID hit, I started working on my penny books, and I also had inherited some coins from my friend Tommy when he passed away. And so I started working on his. He didn't have his in any kind of album or anything. He just had this old change box and had them all in there. So I bought some albums for him and started working on his a little. And since I couldn't really do a lot of detecting at that time, the area I was living in Georgia was really locked down for a little bit. And all right, here we go. I'm going to open one more. I always used to call Eddie Van Halen Eddie Van Hamster because he always used to stick his upper teeth over his bottom lip when he was playing. He made this funny face. I always call him Eddie Van Hamster. I still do. God rest his soul. All right, last roll for now. I'm getting discouraged. Oh, now what in the world has happened to that poor thing? Interesting coloration on that. More junk. A lot of junk. A lot of junk. Yeah, I am still really surprised. All these rolls. Let's go for the wide AM. That I have not found a single 2009. I usually find several of those. Copper. Copper, nothing. Nothing, honey. Nothing, honey. Scent bags. Yeah, that'd be cool, Mikey. Put all those zillions of pennies you've got in those mint bags and take a picture of them. That'd be cool. Yeah. Yes, as of yesterday, I had 2 people who had not claimed their prizes from the Christmas in July, but I did hear from Louie this morning, so now the only one left that I haven't heard from is John Chum Adventures, who has till 7 o'clock tonight to claim his prize, or I'm going to be giving it away again. 222 penny bags, $25. Yeah. Yeah, they still use those kind of bags, but the ones I had, I knew were not new because the guy even told us that, how long they had been in that barn. And you could tell they weren't new. They're if you look up the newer ones on eBay, you can see the difference in the font, and even the ink that they use on them is different now. I have a few left. I don't even know. Well, my personal one's the one that I use for the cats and dogs game to draw the cards out of. And I'm not sure where my nickel one is. But I still have a few left. We made money for the cat rescue with them. And then I gave a couple away as prizes. So I'll have to do my inventory. One has a hole in it. I'm going to sew it back up. It's just somebody when they pulled the string, they pulled the seam open a little bit on the side of it. But I'm going to fix that. And then there's a couple that have the staining on them. I don't know how long they actually sat in that barn. I know it was a while, though. Oops, I'm supposed to be looking for the DBO here. This one's so dirty, I don't know if I'd even be able to tell. I don't see anything. Get those shields out of there. I hate those things. There's clam bakes. 92. Let's look. Woo! Come back here. Gotta look from a close AM on that one. Nobody home. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hopper in the hopper. That's about all we're getting. Not getting much today. So far, one Wheatie and a dime. Out of, I think, 7 rolls. Let's look at the ears. Yep. Everything look normal there. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh. 90 what? 91. Nothing. Nothing there. Where's the wheat? Come on. Down to about 20 left. Not looking good. Not looking good. We got here 78D. Oh, my eyes don't want to focus anymore. That copper hopper. Carry on. Another shield. I'm going to pick these shields out. They're just the only shield pennies I really looked at. I looked at the 2017 Ps for a while, but I've got enough of them. Went park hunting this morning, found a 36 Mert. Woohoo! Good find. Good find. Yeah, it was raining and my car's broken down, so not gonna be doing that. I may sneak out the back side of our building here and try to detect when the ground gets a little drier. I don't technically have permission to look back there, but if I go up the hill, there's a curb strip on the other side, and that I can search that curb strip. I've been working on it a little bit. Close to wheat, but not complete. In the hopper. 3 pennies to go. Let's look for the wide AM. Nope. Nothing. Oh, I was wrong. There were 4 to go. There was 2 stacked on each other. And nothing. And nothing. Well, pooh. That stinks. This is our lone treasure for the whole thing right there. Yeah, it's terribly hot out here too. We had some rain early, and now that that rain has stopped, the humidity has just flared up. Something terrible. Well, I think I'm done looking at pennies for now. I'm going to go do a few other things. I'll probably be back on later this afternoon doing some more pennies or tackling this box of nickels. And I've got a whole passel of envelopes of nickels that I have already checked, except I need to check and see if they fit in any of the albums. And if they do, they will go in the albums, and if they don't, they will be going in the bottle of change to roll up, as I have some 40s that I've checked, 50s, 62s, 63s, bunch of nickels here in little envelopes that I've already checked them for error things. I just need to see if they need to go into books. So I'll come back and do that a little bit later. Right now, oh, good morning, Robert. I was just getting ready to leave. Hey, everybody, all the detecting people, you probably all know who Robert is. He's the god of Huntington Beach. He's been finding some pretty interesting stuff lately. I'm still looking at that one with the vampire ring. That was one of the coolest finds I think I've seen in a long time. Robert found this ring it's like a vampire in a coffin, and the part of the ring comes up around the edge of the casket. It's a pretty awesome looking piece. And a few days before that, he found this one that looked kind of like a Star Wars. I mean, not Star Wars, Star Trek insignia or something. It was a really weird looking ring too, real pointy and stuff. He finds some good stuff. I like that. And keep showing the surfing, Robert. I like the surfing. I don't care what anybody says. That surfing stuff is cool. We'll open one more. What the heck? We're not having the best luck here. We need something besides that one penny for sure. Oh my. It has been a morning. Car broke down. I broke down. Rained on me. Didn't get to go to my market. And I'm still having fun, so what the heck. But it is really, really humid. Now, once the rain quit, it got worse. I had to go out there and take my stuff back out of the car. Had all my jewelry and stuff in there, and I didn't want it to be in there when the mechanic came. So, plus the heat's not good for it. So I had to go out and offload all that. And that's how I found out how hot it was out there. I was like, oh man, this is bad. But I did want to do some detecting today, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get to it unless I go up the hill and do that curb strip up there. We'll see how that works out later in the day. If the sun goes back behind the clouds, I might do it. But right now, it is roasty toasty out there. That was why I went out at like 8 o'clock and took care of getting the stuff out of the car, because I did not want to be out there. It's already almost 80. And I don't know with the heat index thing. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, you guys know I haven't even had coffee yet, so. But yeah, it's definitely warm. I still got this one video I need to finish where I'm out there trying out my brother's 23-year-old metal detector that was passed on to me. It's in brand new condition. But I'm just comparing it to the technology of today, and I need to finish that video. I've been trying to finish it for a while. I need to go back to the same location and I can't because my car's dead. So that was on this weekend's agenda, and we'll see how long it takes to get my car back this time. I wish I could afford another car, but the used car prices here are so high that I end up just putting more band-aids on Mabel. Oh, she's been a good car. DDR. Don't think we have any double die reversing today. Nope. Hi, Looter. How you doing? I'm glad to see everybody just wandering through. It's pretty low-key when I do the Deadbeat Club. It's just hang out and talk and look at coins or go through bags of stuff I found detecting. I still got some of that stuff I got to test. I have to break the test kit out here at some point and do that. And those little bags full of things to test are starting to take over. I usually wait till I got a whole bunch of things, unless I've got something I'm really excited about. I would just wait till I have a whole bunch, and then I break the test kit out and test a whole bunch of them, and I'm past due on that. I got a lot of stuff, and then I found a whole nother bag full yesterday. I was like, where did this come from? And it turned out it came from when I lived in Georgia. So, oh, yeah, I'll have to go over and check out Pat. Park Rat's a funny dude. What am I looking for? See, my brain goes froggy. Oh, nothing on that one. I got maybe 15 more, and then this time I really am going to quit because my eyes are starting to go cuckoo. Yep. I cannot believe this. This box stinks. It stinks. This piece of copper. And there's a piece of junk. I'd like to take all the zinkins in the world, find a big hole on the beach somewhere, and dump them all in there and put a big rock on top of them and let them just rot away. They are the worst coins. And they sound so good on the detector, and then you get them out, and it's like half a penny because it's already rotted away, and all it's doing is just hurting your ears if you got your headphones on. And I hate headphones. I do. I hate them. They're supposed to help you hear your tones better, but to me, they just make my head hurt. Hi, Linda. Thanks for coming in, hon. Glad to see you. We'll see you soon. Another 82. And more trash. More trash. More trash. Good grief. A lot of trash. Got 3 more here, and they're all going to be trash. 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 And nothing. But I got, for those of you that came in late, I got to show you what I got. I at least got something appropriate for trash now. Trash. I got 3 of them down at the dollar store. I got trash for nickels, trash for quarters, and I needed an extra big one for pennies, but they didn't have that, so I just got a special one for the pennies. All right. I'm gonna have to run now, take care of all of this other junk I got to do today. And it looks like the clouds are coming back in, so I might get to go outside for a few minutes. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you'd hit the like and subscribe buttons, I would appreciate it. Go check out the giveaway at Park Rat Pat Metal Detecting. Go check out everybody's channels in here, Team Clambakes, Robert Ferguson, everybody in here. There's a lot of people in here got some good content. Y'all run over and check them out. And I'll be back on probably later today working on the nickels. And of course, now someone's calling me, so I do have to go. Thanks, everybody. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Hello? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop. What phone are you calling me from?